We are living in troubled times, ladies and gentlemen. We are living in troubled times. Is this still America? I'm not sure because I'm starting to think that we're in the Fourth Reich. I am Mark Carter Pierce, your U.S. Senate candidate from the great state of Pennsylvania for 2028. And this is the bonus reel. I want to start out by saying, listen, I love Jimmy Kimmel. I think Jimmy Kimmel is funny. He's creative. He's smart. He's witty. I don't watch over-the-air television, so I don't watch ABC, but I do watch him here on YouTube every morning. I enjoy watching his monologues. I think he and Guillermo are two of the funniest guys on television. I also thought that Stephen Colbert was one of the funniest guys on television, too. But they have fallen victim to a larger plan. Yes, this is Project 2025. Clear and simple. And I'm sorry, MAGA, but you've been had like the world was, but even more so you because you believed the lie. This whole situation was like the wolf on his podium preaching to the sheep who were the voters and saying, once I become president, I will become a vegetarian. Listen, he made you think that he cared for you. Donald Trump doesn't care about anyone but himself. He doesn't care about his own sons. He doesn't care about his kids. He doesn't care about his wives. He cares about himself. Let's talk about that for a minute. I know you don't want to, but let's talk facts. He said, I'll end the war between Russia and Ukraine in 24 hours. It's easy. War is still going on. The only reason that he would end that war is to get his Nobel Peace Prize that he wants so badly because Barack Obama got one. Tell me, have the price of eggs or groceries gone down for you? No? Me either. You know why? Because Donald Trump is on the side of those huge conglomerates that distribute food. He's not even on the side of the farmers. Look at his tariffs. It's killing the American farm. I think it's Nebraska might be the first state to go into bankruptcy in the history of this country. Tariffs. Because they can't sell their products overseas. Tariffs. His favorite word, tariffs. He really thinks that these countries cut a check every month to the U.S. government. No, they don't. What happens is they raise the price of the item so that when the consumer buys it, the tariff cost has already been included. We're paying it. They're not paying one fucking dime extra. So let's get that into play. The price of fuel. Okay, yeah, it dropped a little bit. But that's also because we've been drilling more on our own land than ever before. But this is temporary. It's going to shoot up. It's going to shoot up. And we'll be relying more on foreign oil again. And they're going to tax the crap out of us. But see, Donald Trump doesn't care. Donald Trump's on the side of big oil. Remember, he just gave them a huge fucking tax break. So that means that they can make all the profit they want. They're going to make more profit now with those tax breaks. But who's going to pay it? You and I. We're going to pay it. Tell me something. How's your insurance? Does your car insurance, home insurance, medical insurance go up even though you may not have even filed any claims every year? Would you like to know why that is? See, they got a tax break too. But they're just making more and more profit because there's no controls over their industry. Credit cards are charging fees like they've lost their minds. Everything. Fee, fee, fee. Now, we did have the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. And then Doge and Trump destroyed it. And now the banks are unregulated again, the financial institutions, and they're just robbing us blind. And by the way, all these big money people, they're donors to Trump. So they give him money. You know that big, beautiful ballroom that's being built next to the White House right now, which he claims, and I'm skeptical of this, he claims that he's paying for it with his own money as a gift to America? Do you really think that you're going to have a shot at going in there and sitting in it? Do you ever think that you're going to get invited to some party there? No. See, that ballroom is so Trump has a nice place to get his grift on. And when they can't come to Mar-a-Lago, they can come to Washington, D.C. And he can hit them up for the money there. Because that's what he's going to do. He's going to enrich himself. Not you, himself. Project 2025 is a means to an end for him. Republican dominance means that he can grab the reins of power completely and totally and enrich himself like no other. And yes, what's happening to Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert, this is out of Project 2025. As a matter of fact, his whole rhetoric has been a combination of Mein Kampf, Project 2025, and Mussolini and Joseph Goebbels. We are in the Fourth Reich, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the part that you don't get yet. See, it starts here. It started with the media is enemies of the state and fake news. But notice he only uses that term when somebody says something bad about him. So let me get this straight. Congress is wrong. The courts are wrong. The people are wrong. The scientists are wrong. The economists are wrong. Everybody's wrong, but only Donald Trump is right. And you call yourself a Christian if you believe that. Where the Bible clearly says, trust no man. Especially a man that's never wrong. Only God is never wrong, not him. But the first thing is to cast doubt on the media. And to try to now he's actually moved to the second part, which is silencing his critics. This is something Hitler did. Hitler did it. Putin is still doing it. Putin controls the narrative in Russia. But it's going to get worse. Because under the Patriot Act of 2004, I hope you know that they have a 50,000 square foot building in Georgia where the NSA has analysts and all they do is monitor text messages, emails, voicemails, electronic communications. Yes, they can do that. When this started out it was the fight against terrorism 20 years ago, they were looking for particular words such as jihad or Allah Akbar. They were looking for that. jihad, anything like that. That indicated terrorism, holy war, any kind of stuff like that from the Arab nations. That's what they were hunting for. But now they're going to use that same apparatus to go after anybody that says anything bad against Trump MAGA. That's us. That's the next extreme. Because remember, they want total control. And the only way you get total control is to get rid of all dissenters. And once that's done, my friends, especially you MAGAs, hear what I say to you because it's going to happen. It's already happening. That's when they're going to squeeze you into oblivion. That's where it ends. That's where the rich takes over. You'll be working 80 hours a week for $20. Yeah, they're going to take it all the way back. And don't think because you're a registered Republican, you're going to get a break, because you're not. Donald Trump could give less than a crap about you. Remember what he said before the election. He said, just vote for me this one more time. You won't have to vote anymore. You see, then he needed your vote to get in. Now he's in. He don't need you anymore. He don't need you. What has he done for you lately? But lied to you. Nothing. These are the hard facts. We are in the Fourth Reich. They've all violated their constitutional oaths. I watched Kash Patel over the last couple of days testifying, and I see the typical, Trump appointee. You're asked a yes or no question, and then you just go into one of his talking points of rhetoric. You can't answer a question, yes or no question. You can't answer it. When I started out as a private detective, one of the things that was very clear to me was you answer the question that you're asked. And if they don't do that, remind them, answer the question that I asked you. Very important. They don't do it. It's pitiful. It's disgusting. It's sick. And this is where America is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 38 more months. 38 more months. Prayerfully less. But on the outside, 38 more months before America can make a great change for the better. It's time to get on the same page. It's time to see what's going on with your own eyes and understand it. Because this isn't going to get any better. America is not about to America is nowhere near a golden age right now. And it's not having a renaissance. We are in deep shit with this senile, dying fool and his cronies. There's one big problem in this country, and that's this. When one group tries to make itself superior to another group, we are all one group, Americans. Doesn't matter if you're black, doesn't matter if you're white, blue, green, I don't care. It doesn't matter if you were born here or if you came from another country here and you live here or you're in the process of trying to naturalize. It doesn't matter. We all live here. We all contribute to here. But when you're dealing with bigots who want to be white supremacists, who think Caucasians are better than everybody else, there's no proof of that. It's outdated, stupid-ass thinking. There's no science to prove that. And for you Christians, there's nothing in the Bible that proves that. So before we ruin ourselves, because that's what they want us to do, divide and conquer is the old saying, divide and conquer. The Bible says a house divided cannot stand. Come back to America and let's start laying the groundwork for that renaissance in 3 years. Because it's got to happen. Because if we keep on like this, there will not be a United States in 3 years. And that's the hard truth. I am Mark Carter Pierce, your U.S. Senate candidate from the great state of Pennsylvania for 2028. And this is the bonus reel. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.